Hello, I'm here to finish up my review for Final Fantasy 12 Revenant Wings for the DS. Where we left off, I had told you the story and the basic components behind the combat. So now we're going to really see combat and really understand how each character is so unique and so individual and so critical to winning the game. All right, so here we go. Oh boy. Again, I am in dire need of a new camera, in case you couldn't tell at this moment. Ugh. I am still... No matter how better my reviews get, this camera's always just gonna be the killer. Alright. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, so this is where we left off. Now, I'm gonna show you something interesting. This is your character, and tapping on these things allows you to select the character and his current party. Now I'm going to show you magics and abilities. Currently I have double slash, sprint, and steal speed. And these are Van's current abilities. And he's definitely the melee type. And these gambits, these are first encounter scenarios. So now here's some enemies. I'm going to show you, if you want to attack an enemy, you go up here, hit X to highlight all your characters, and you see those swords, it means attack this opponent. And that's exactly what we're doing. While they're fighting, because I have great confidence in them, Pinello has mostly healing abilities. Kites is a ranged character, which means he has a lot of magics and elemental magics, which come in great handy. Lloyd has aerial attacks, which are very handy. So everyone come back here, and then scroll over. Oh, it's a big one. Alright. And then you can team up with Bagaman. He is also a melee character, a very powerful melee character. Alright. While there, I'm going to quickly show you something. View primer. This is kind of a list of everything you need to know. Yeah. Alright, so... Alright. Attack types. This is very important, so pay attention. Okay, ranged does double damage to flying. Flying does double damage to melee, and melee does double damage to ranged. So it's kind of a rock, paper, scissors triangle here, but it comes in so handy when preparing for all your battles. That kind of gives a real feeling of strategy and control that you just can't get from any other games on the DS so far, except for maybe Advanced Wars. So we're going to resume the battle. And let's see how we're doing. Oh dear. It's a battle royale! Woo! Alright. So, as you can see on the map, you can see that your enemy's current positions. Your controlled warp points are blue, your troops are blue, and the enemy is pink and red. Alright, this again shows all your enemies, all your health. And this is capturing a warp point. Go up there and you can actually control it. You can also acquire minerals, but I don't see any right now, which kind of sucks, because I wanted to show you that. But yes, you can acquire minerals. Alright. So now, I'm going to show you something else. Your ship is just as big a part of this whole thing as anything. Uh-oh. It doesn't seem I have it. The option on this account for the game. So, I'm going to show you something that's really, really big with the game. And it's so important in everything. And this, when scavenging for materials, you want to get only the best materials, because then you'll be able to make better weapons and armor on the forge on your ship. Alright. Sky Saloon. Sky Salon, however you say that. Okay, now on your ship, you can control Van pretty much anywhere. This is Tomage's standard shop. But here is where I think one of the most interesting elements of this game comes into play. This is called the Forge right here. Now hidden around the area, hidden around certain mission maps, you will acquire these recipe books. And each recipe book will have certain weapons and armors that you can make. That and this is really kind of a big thing. So these are materials, and I'm going to craft a defender for one of the characters. I won't tell you his name. It'll spoil the surprise. I mostly got somewhat low-end materials. And then, she asks you questions, and the question will determine of certain stats of the effects that the sword will bring to the character you equip it with. Mm. Mm-hmm. Alright, and then she goes ahead and she makes it. And this is really cool because it really adds kind of a sense of replay value to replay to get only the very best, you can name it, which is kind of cool. Replay value, so you replay to get the stuff. Alright, and then you also have this mission. Oh, that's not it. Well, let's see. If we go to the bridge, I can show you. Alright, on this board, this are extra missions, and this is really where replay value takes in. You can, there are so many missions. I've completed most of them, as you can see. But these replay missions allow you to find new materials, unlock new areas, unlock new espers, as I told you in the first part. And so this game just has a lot of replay value, and as you've already seen, it's got incredible graphics and just overall very, very good gameplay. So, and also you can talk to your chum mates over here, just chit chat around, shipmates, chitty chatty. Alright, it's time to close the lid on this game. What is the final review for this game? What is the final word? Alright, this game has a lot to offer. It's got a lot of replay value, really, really deep storyline, just like the first game, just like the first console game. It's got a lot to do. It's got the forge thing. The one thing that kills it is its lack of total free worldness. You can't just go into towns and purchase equipment there. There's only the Sky Salon, and every area you go to, most of the time, is just going to be another battle mission or something. But during those battle missions, it does give you a good opportunity to scavenge for materials and find treasures. So that complaint is kind of balanced out. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to close the lid and give this game the final review. Let's see, the pros of this game. Incredible graphics, just simply eye-popping graphics. It was really bright when I was showing you it, but if you get this game, the graphics do not disappoint. The graphics are just incredible for this game. Alright, so let's see. Really intuitive gameplay. Some of the best RPG action you'll ever play on the DS. And another pro to the game is really just immersive storyline. It makes you want to keep playing, and then of course replay value, and to finish it all off, just how long this game is. I've been playing this game since Christmas non-stop, and I'm still only 70% done with it. Yeah, it's big. It is really, really big. Lots of missions and lots of side missions, big areas to explore. And then the cons, not 100% free world exploration. And then another con is that sometimes the missions and battles seem to get repetitive, which they do. So that's a con, and that's kind of a big con. And it's the fact that the main killer of this game, though, is just how repetitive sometimes the missions and battles can get, and that's what hinders it from getting a 10 out of 10. I give this game a 9 out of 10. Final Fantasy 12 Revenant Wings for the DS, 9 out of 10.